Testing 1, 2, mic test. Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, Girlgrowpodcast. I'm your host, Diana Zuli.
Hi, and I'm Chelsea, and this is our second episode for Girlgrowpodcast.
Second episode.
Today we're talking about
Go on, Chels.
relationships, situationships, ghosting, and dating in the 2020s. Post-pandemic.
Post-pandemic dating.
How it has been. She just got in a relationship, I think, about 3 years now.
Not 3 years yet.
2.
Ooh, coming to 2. Yeah, coming to 2.
So that was post-pandemic. So how was it like actually for you?
Well, okay, post-pandemic, for me, like, I went through divorce. I was married before, and divorce 2023, and then now 2025. So 2 years, almost 2 years, I'm in a very strong relationship and healthy one finally. It's my first healthy relationship. So yeah, that's me. Divorce and then dating along. So we're gonna be talking about the dating. We're gonna be talking about the dating.
How it's been
lately.
Yeah.
Girl, you can start.
Okay.
So how was it after pandemic?
After pandemic, I actually got out of a relationship, and I got into relationships since that was 3 years ago, since 2022. And then now I'm out again, single. But it's hard. It's so hard. It's actually, it's okay. Yeah, I'm at the age where I'm like 27, hitting 27 this year in November, and I realized that there's younger people that are attracted to you, and there's older people that are attracted to you, and you're just there. And like, this is the first time that I've actually been there, because I usually date my age range, like just my age actually. So there's so many types of people that I've met, and so many weird ones too. Like the past podcast that we had, like the whole shit situation, actual shit. You can watch our old podcast to see that.
Our episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1. But I think it's been hard because our generation has a lot of traumatized people, or people that are just out there to have fun.
That's very true.
It's either they're out there to have fun or they're traumatized. Before pandemic, it was very easy for people to approach in person and stick with that person. Nowadays, because there's so many options, kan, everyone's just out to get everyone, and no one's enough. No one's enough. Like, I'm not enough, he's not enough.
I like that how you put it. Everyone's out to get everyone, each other.
And like, it's never gonna be perfect, and I realized that, but then everyone's just fucking around or traumatized, and everyone's just running and being avoidant, and I'm like, what is happening to our generation?
Yeah.
Like, why is it like this? And it's harder, you know how last time, pre-pandemic, before pandemic, people will like ask you out on dates and all that. No, not anymore. They just ask you to come to their house. They ask you to hang out. They ask you to go club. That's like the generation kind of dating. I think the only date I've been on that was wholesome was a movie date. And that was like, what, one time? Yeah, that was one time. Fuck my life.
One time only, movie.
Yeah.
Yo.
And then I brought myself out after that.
Old school. I like old school
I
love.
like old school love.
Yeah. I like going to the movies and then going on dinner dates.
I like people that plan, because most guys nowadays don't.
Yeah, I get
They
it,
really
I get
don't.
it. Yeah.
They don't even try.
It's very hard. I don't know about guys nowadays. I feel sorry for my sisters.
Yeah.
You guys get a lot of
Leftovers that were horrible. The guys that people don't want anymore, nah, dipersilakan, that's yours.
I don't go for leftovers. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm done with the leftovers, but training season is over. Another question, I guess, like, how did you manage to find a healthy relationship post-pandemic? Despite all, you had a few bad ones also.
Yeah. I got a lot of bad apples also, okay. I think I fell in love lah. After divorce, I fell in love, I think 2 times. I'm a divorcee, so it's kind of different, like how you view men. You are scared.
I get it.
You are scared because it's the same for you
yeah.
also. It's the same for you. You
Because
break up from a very long relationship, and then you get your own house, you know. For the first time, like, I was 31, I think. 2023.
When I met you,
right? I was 31.
30,
30, yeah. So divorced 30. I've never had like house of my own as a woman, my own safe haven. So first time I dapat tu, and I would say this, not all me tau. Let's just be honest. Kalau I nak buat sendiri, memang I tak mampu, babe. But my ex-boyfriend helped me, you know. So he was like, dia yang push I, dia kata, cik, lepas divorce terus I ada ex-boyfriend. But it's someone that I've known. Before I kahwin, I memang dah kenal dengan dia. So he just came back and stumbled in my life back after the divorce. Tiba-tiba, time tu I on Bumble. But this is before the cannibalism punya thing lah. So I met him back and then he was like, he want to help me. He's like, he pushed me, get
I remember
your
this
house.
guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's very nice. And I owe it to him. He helped me. And but after that, like with the rent and stuff, I pay myself lah. But he did help me a lot to get back on my feet. I kalau nak buat sendiri memang tak dapat, babe. Memang tak dapat. I was like, literally, I don't have a home. I don't have nothing. I have saving as in EPF ah. Tapi I tak ada,
keluarkan.
tak boleh. Mana boleh keluarkan?
If can, I also can survive. So I was like,
so dah lah tak ada saving because I freelancer kan. I've not been working with companies. Like, I don't want.
No, I actually get your situations, but I came out in the same situation, but I wasn't married. And it was bad because I had to rebuild my whole life alone. Like after being with this person for 2 years, it wasn't as long, but like it felt very long. So every day you wake up to this person, and then one day you're not waking up to them, and I'm just like, okay. So it's a bit hard sometimes to sleep and all. But nowadays I find it harder to sleep with someone inside my bed, even if it's a guy or a girl. I cannot. Like I wake up so much. I find it very uncomfortable though. I think we're just very traumatized, and when we first come out, I have a little kid on.
This is Chelsea's
Little
baby,
baby.
little Athena. Athena.
Hello, say hi to the camera.
Very naughty. So as we're talking, she's playing on the, okay.
But yeah, like I faham the situation because as a woman, when you don't have savings, when you come out of a horrible relationship, when you rely on the man, which I learned lah, okay, you gotta be so independent and you gotta dig yourself out of that grave alone. And that's where I kind of respect women more and myself and everyone around me that has done this because it's hard. There are days that I used to cry alone and I managed to dig myself out, thank God. But like, it's not the best. I always expect better of myself. I want a better place, I want a better house, but it's good enough for now. So like, I'm grateful.
Yeah. You learn how to rebuild yourself at the same time being grateful with what you achieve step by step. It's not like suddenly, okay, I can get a big house on my own. It's not like that. Like a lot of women all over the world goes through this when you have to restart your life, right? With no saving. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough to restart.
Yeah, it was. And then coming out to all this generation punya bullshit, I'm just like, yo, like I already had it hard. You guys like that somewhere.
We don't need this shit anymore.
So now I even told her today, I was like, you know, I'm out. I'm done with this stupid generation trying to like get in love, but they're not, and they're fucking everyone or going around, you know. It's just not my thing anymore. I was there too. I'm not proud, but like, I think I'm done. I think I'm done.
For now, okay, yeah. You need to take a step back and then reevaluate everything that you want. And like I share with Chels, how I got to my healthy relationship is because I took a step back. You know, you've done all the dating. You've done.
I put myself out there.
Yeah. It's very important for you to put yourself out there and try to find the best connection that you can. But when it doesn't work,
you just work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
And when you work on yourself, it's so peaceful that you don't really want anyone to come in.
For now.
Yeah.
I'm always saying for now.
Yeah, but I'm always like, okay, I tend to fall fast and I tend to fall out quick. Like, because I've dragged myself out of so much bullshit in my life that like, if you're not worth it, you're not worth it, bro. Like,
very true. Very true. It has to be mirror tau.
Yeah.
Like me and my relationship right now, this is the most healthiest that I've ever had, and I'm turning 32.
Yeah,
I'm
hard.
turning 32 after a divorce, a failed marriage. We tried, both of us, but cannot. Then finally, date, and then I get bad apples.
Yeah.
But we learn. We have to learn. You know, like when you go through all these wrong men, you learn macam, okay, but you have to learn lah.
Yeah,
Some women don't
some
learn,
women
you know.
don't. Like, okay, I think the biggest takeaway for me kan, is that my self-worth and my self-respect for myself is so much more than all these people that I've seen. Like, if they cannot give me what I want, which is loyalty, consistency, so basic things, bro.
It's bare minimum, bro.
things, bro.
Yeah.
If you can't be there, you can't be responsible, you can't be accountable. A lot of shit that I'm saying right now, I think people watching this, they know who they are. Then you're out. Like, really, you're just out. Because I don't have the space, the time, the energy, and I can provide for myself, so why do I need you?
Betul.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest part. I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women nowadays, we really can take care of ourselves. What we want is just the bare minimum: loyalty, devotion, love. Real shit, you know?
Yeah,
And
like-
it's so hard to find that nowadays. It's so
It's
ridiculous.
hard. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Men today and women
And
are
women,
helping
the
that. We're enablers for this, I have to say. But like, it's, I don't know, maybe because everyone looks so generic, everyone can be good looking, everyone just wants something better, but it's for the outside, not for the inside.
Exterior.
You get what I mean?
Betul.
Yeah.
Ramai orang fix luaran. Tapi
But
dia orang
they
tak
never
fix
fix
dalaman
inside.
dia.
Yeah.
What I meant is like with my previous relationship, all yang tak work kan. I think doesn't matter woman or man, you have demons that you're fighting. People have trauma.
Yeah.
But men, they don't want to talk about it. You
They
know,
don't even want to go therapy, bro.
Yeah, because for them, some of them lah, they take it as weakness. You know, it's nothing
It's
wrong.
okay to open
okay to
up.
open up. Let's get help. But some people just don't want to.
Based off example pun, right? Two of them yang abusive with me in the past and both asked me to marry. Both don't want to go for couples therapy. Both, I'm willing to work on it with you, but if you're not willing to work with me, what's the point of this relationship?
Betul. Yeah. It cannot be one-sided lah.
Yeah.
You know, like if you are willing to help yourself, you're willing to change and the other person don't want to change, then it's just words, babe. Nak kahwin semua, okay, duit ada tak? Mentally kau prepared tak? Temper kau okay tak? Kalau kau ada temper, lah sial.
Yeah, I
Kalau kau
cannot.
ada temper, financially unstable, what the least that you can provide is
Safe
the
space.
safe space. The willingness to change and be better for your woman.
That's true.
It goes the same for
Yeah,
women
for
as well.
women.
Yes.
Okay, I say that because I personally have taken myself as an example. I'm putting myself not just to date, okay, but to get better at things, to learn new things, to learn about growing businesses, you know, things like that that puts value in me. So if I can bring so much value to the table, you're bringing nothing. Like, bro, like, what do you think? Like, this gonna work? No.
Dude, this girl, she is very smart, okay? And her current boyfriend is ChatGPT.
I was like, who?
She is very smart, okay? I really love her brain.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I see you are growing a lot, you know, within yourself. So that's why I always tell her, like, she
It's
needs
not-
a man
yeah.
that is the same
Level,
you know, the
yeah.
same level, the same mindset, yang nak move forward and willing to educate themselves and
And
then
I see
learn
that
new
with you
things.
guys. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
are like willing to like criticize but in a healthy way and like build things together. I need a power couple kind of.
Yeah, yes,
like
yes.
your
Yes.
relationship.
What, me and Marco?
Yeah. Power couples are so nice. Like you guys grow together. You're not just lazy tau. Like
Tak nak lazy-lazy.
Yeah. I don't want someone that's just like one-sided, you do everything, you know. Whether it's guy or girl, like handling the responsibility.
It's not just about equality here. It's about like making the relationship work. Both of you guys tak boleh malas.
Yeah.
You know,
But nobody wants to make relationship work anymore in this day and age. And even older men. Okay, I have experience with older guys that are
age
like
is just a number.
40. Okay, I've went out on dates with like 40, 50. I'm just gonna admit they're single, but they're just not it. Like there's something wrong. They need to go therapy, I think. Like, I don't know like what's holding them back and why are they still at that age single.
Kenapa? That's the main question.
And they
Kenapa?
think it's fine. They think it's cool because they can get a younger girl. And I'm like, then what are you fixing about you that didn't work out in all these past relationships? You know?
Yeah. For us women, we're very open to helping. But if the
Yeah.
person don't want to be helped, then there's nothing that we can do, right?
And I get it, they're established semua, macam they have their life together, okay? But that's just one part of your life tau. There's so many parts to your life, like so many aspects in a cycle.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the dating experience that you had. Like, how bad was it?
And because I just got out, right? I think I'm 5 months, almost 6 months out now. Wow, it's long. Yeah.
See?
This is how bad it is out there. Usually,
Yeah.
right, last time before pandemic, I'll already be in a relationship very quick.
Yeah.
But like now it's just like
First time you're single, kan? Lama,
yeah,
kan?
lama though.
Yeah.
I think the longest before this time was like almost 2 years that I was single. And that felt good because I didn't want to step into anything that wasn't for me. But the thing is, you never know until you get in.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's you have to dip
you
you have to dip your foot a little bit and then tengok if there's any red flags and stuff. Ooh, let's talk about red flags.
Ooh, what is your red flag?
Okay, my red flag is simple. Number one is definitely temper. If someone shows me like a little bit of temper, I'm out of the door.
Okay.
That's what happened to the 2 previous relationships that I fell in love with. It was like very love bombing. Love bombing, love bombing, love bombing. And then suddenly,
They pull back.
Pull back, cold shoulder, and then temper. And then because I also have issues, I have traumas, right? So back then, I was not like this. With Marco, I can navigate our communication better because he teach me communication in relationship. I macam bothered by something, be it work, be it friendship, be it whatever lah. I will be quiet and then I will try to handle it alone. But emotionally, I tak boleh sebenarnya.
I think the most I'll always like vocalize to you and Sab.
Yeah.
Like just 2 people. That's all I need. Like I just need to say it out once and then I'm done. You know? And then I'll fix it. Yeah.
Tapi I think sebab you have us. Tapi masa yang I tak ada Marco tu, that's the reason why like after dating those 2 guys, I saw, oh sorry.
So many
though. I dah hilang. Okay, red flag, okay? Temper. I nampak temper diorang. So, I pun ada temper and I'm healing myself. But 2 drowning ship cannot save each other.
Yeah.
You will definitely drown
Together,
together.
Yeah.
So, 3 relationship, I semua ada temper. Lepas tu, I'm trying to heal tapi temper is around the environment. I tak boleh nak heal though. I really cannot heal because I'm a domestic violent survivor. So, I pun jenis macam, kalau kau kacau aku, kau provoke aku, nanti aku naik temper. So, I don't want to bring that side of me. I don't like the demons that I've already had to go through my whole life daripada I kecil.
And then
lepas tu nak kena buat lagi kan. Dah lah dah divorce. Lepas tu, get into this 2 relationship, bodoh ni ada temper juga. So,
that's your biggest red flag.
Yeah. So, remember when you asked me, what is that? And okay, so I fell in Phuket. Phuket has always been a bad memory for me because of this. Because I fell in love with this guy. He's Dutch Jordanian. Okay, so he was first charismatic. He's very charismatic and he's very handsome. So half Mat Saleh, half Arab. For me, it's like the best mix for me lah at that time. Because I want both. I suka Mat Saleh. I suka also.
No more Arabs.
Kadem. Yeah. No more Arabs. For us, no more Arabs. Yeah. After this, like no more Arabs for me, no more Arabs for her as well.
They cray. I'm sorry to all the others.
Not all, yeah.
Some are nice, but the ones...
In our situation, I guess like I'm done with Malays. I'm done with Arabs. Yeah. Friends tak apa.
Friends are fine, but like I have a lot of race that I've gotten like, oh okay, I'm done. I'm done. How many more?
Shells, no one racist here, okay?
Yeah, but like
she already dated Indian, Chinese, Malay,
Arab, mixed Malay, guy. Yeah.
So kita dah try, test the water, but the water isn't that nice. So we back out.
Yeah. I feel like women, we keep giving and giving, and there's this, I forgot what's the syndrome name. I actually saw this a reel where guys tend to want to do this to women, like indirectly, okay, today's society lah, where they give you 100% at first, then they take back 10%, and then slowly they give you another 5%. You will think that they're going to give you back to 100, but then they slowly lower it down, they go up again, they lower it down, so they play around. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. I prefer a man that can respect you, that can treat you right, that doesn't have anger, that doesn't see-die you. Ooh, lelaki Melayu semua yang sidai. Ya Allah.
Lelaki Melayu dah sidai Chels tu. So tak boleh nak cakap
Ya,
apa.
tak boleh.
Dia tak racist tau. Dia tak racist. But
You guys have
know.
a characteristic. I feel like a lot of women probably has that too. Maybe you guys can add that to the comments. Like, what's the characteristic of women that you couldn't, the red flags in us?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe,
Y'all
yeah.
can leave a comment like what is your major red flags, both for men and women.
yeah.
Okay, for both. But us being women, we have to tell y'all from our personal
But
point
yeah,
of view
it
and
was-
experience.
I got into the dating scene, and after the whole trauma kan, dengan my abusive ex, almost getting married this year, and then I came out, and every time I feel like the person is not it kan, I either block, remove, I just don't reply anymore. I just go ghost.
Ghosting, huh?
Yeah, I'm the ghoster now. I'm just like, okay, bye, ciao, done. Yeah.
I don't know. I've ghosted people also. People also ghosted me as well. But
I don't think they need explanations though. They should know what they did wrong. Like sometimes you gotta reflect yourself
Yeah.
though. Like,
But I think ghosting is okay if it's not that deep. Faham tak? Macam
Yeah,
you're not in a
okay.
relationship, it's fine.
I ghosted my abusive ex, the one that you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
but like,
that's
it's fine.
justifiable.
Yeah.
You know, that's justified. But macam kalau you dah keluar dengan dia like maybe 3 or 4 times, suddenly is going good, you bagi macam false hope, and then
Yeah.
suddenly you ghost, that's not nice.
Thank you
That's
for
not
saying
nice.
that. Yeah. I was gonna add on, but like that's not. I'm a bitch.
We were a bitch.
I still kind of am.
You
to
were.
a lot of people.
Okay, careful.
But I don't mind because to my core, kalau you are not my person, I don't think that's wrong. Like to wipe off my hands and say bye. Like,
Yeah. But kalau boleh properly lah. Okay, have you ever ghosted someone in a proper manner?
yeah, because of Sabrina.
My sister,
yeah,
she's the best.
My best friend, your sister, which is our best friend, girl, she was like, can you confront the guy? Can you not just ghost him? Like, you went on another date with him. I know it didn't work out. She's like, but can you just tell him? So I was like, I told in a short text. You know what I did right after the text? I didn't want to hear a reply. I blocked straight.
So takut you rasa bersalah apa.
I don't want to have... I hate emotions. Oh my god, I hate to say this. But after the whole thing, because my ex, even though he was abusive, he used to cry a lot. And I hate it when not men's. That's our word. When they are emotional and they're sensitive or they're insecure. Oh.
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh.
Okay. Some women can handle that.
Oh, I hate
but,
it.
But for me also, I don't mind.
I like masculine men. I don't like feminine men.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong.
There's nothing
but
wrong with guys crying. Okay, but everyone have
Their
different
type,
preferences.
yeah.
Okay, so Charles tak suka laki yang
soft.
into the feeling. You need a masculine man.
But you can communicate with me in a direct manner. Okay, then I'll let you lead, kind of thing. Yeah.
I like guys that are in the middle. Like, can get emotional, but at the same time, not too emotional. They can use their common sense. Very spirit, diorang strong, like Marco. Like, he's not emotional.
That's
Like,
good.
Dia
Thank you.
tak pernah nangis. Yeah, dia tak pernah nangis. Tapi, when it comes to feelings and stuff, he's willing to learn. When I talk about my trauma, my feelings, and I cry and stuff, at least he's not just like, dinding kan. Dia macam, I want to understand. So I explain to him, okay, my emotions are like this because of my trauma and I have triggers. Tapi dia nak faham.
Yeah,
But some people tak nak faham benda macam tu kan. So I don't mind guys who cry. But thank God my men don't cry.
Yeah,
that
and I
much.
think I mind that because like I'm the kind that I cannot cry in front of people unless I'm very close to you. And the only two people I said that I will always tell everything to is you and Sub. And I will cry to them only. Like I'll never, if I can, I won't even let them see me. But once in a while, sometimes I do.
Betul-betul kalau tak tahan.
Yeah.
I've cried to you, right? About that fucker.
Because I think I became such a man in that relationship though.
Yeah.
Macam I have to man up. I cannot show my emotions. He's the one showing everything. So
he was the divine feminine and you were the divine masculine.
And then now I became both. Like, I have to juggle both on my own. Yeah.
For single ladies, because it's like this, like women are made and created in this world to be the divine feminine, you know? We're supposed to be the mother, to nurture, to love and care. But when a man is not bucking up, then she have to be...
She has to wear the pants.
wear the
that's
pants
kind of
lah.
tiring though, like honestly. Yeah.
I'm crying, guys. We just checked the footage just now. Memang tak elok kita duduk very tak senonoh. Dia dengan zip terbuka. Aduh. Okay, lady. Where's the... So, balik kepada... Can I continue the red flag thing? Okay, so the last temper that I handled was the guy that I fell in love with, the Dutch Jordanian. So he was kicked out of Malaysia because he accidentally overstayed. Okay, overstayed how many days? So we tried to work it out, and he didn't get to settle it. So he was kicked out of Malaysia. He was barred for 1 year, and at that time our connection was really strong. Dia tak pernah tunjuk lagi dia punya that temper side. So then I gather money and stuff because I really want to see him. And it's not that expensive to go to Phuket, but honestly, like I paid everything, like the flight, the food. Sometimes we eat also, I pay. So it doesn't matter for me. Girls, women,
want something.
When we fall in love,
we
don't
do
mind.
anything.
We don't mind spending money on you. But then, please lah, be grateful. Tapi bangang ni kan, I dah sampai sana. The first thing that he said to me, he was very pissed with my hair because I dyed my hair red, and this guy dia tak nak macam I stand out in the crowd. So he's like, I told you already. Ni cara dia cakap, I told you already. I asked you to color back your hair. Why didn't you do that? Itu cara dia cakap. Aku datang excited nak jumpa you. Dah how many weeks?
The first thing is
the
the hair.
The first thing is the hair. Like, dude, you don't care about me. But at that time, I was still dumb. I was naive because I just want him, you know. So I was like, okay lah, baby. We go malam tu juga. But he properly lah. He picked me up with a proper car and stuff. He paid that guy. So we went to the pharmacy. Betul-betul malam tu juga. Cuci colour rambut. Babe.
Are you kidding me?
And I love...
Okay, no, I get it. Because I tried to stop smoking. I started to stop drinking. Who am I? Like, that's just who I am. Okay, if you cannot accept me for the phase that I'm going through, you cannot accept me.
And dude, it's just hair colour. Kenapa dia nak bengang sangat dengan hair colour?
Baju pun sama. I pernah, my ex koyakkan my baju, the whole dress, off me. Yeah, and then with my hair, along with it, you know what we did after that? We tanam my hair in front of my house. He stayed with me somewhere. He did that in my house.
Is that like a voodoo thing or what?
I don't know. He said like it's for luck if the hair comes out. I was crying while my whole chunk of hair was out in his hand.
That is effed up, bro.
Yeah.
That is effed up. So lepas tu, the sign from the universe you have to take like into account like very seriously, bro. The first night tu I dah sampai dah macam tu. The next day itself, we were on the scooter. I tak suka naik bike. Okay, I takut because my mom already said jangan naik. So lepas tu, tak apalah sebab it's Phuket kan. So what to do? Kalau nak grab semua mahal kan. So naiklah scooter dengan dia sebab cinta kan. Sebab cinta, I give in. Lepas tu, it was raining. I dah cakap, can we stop? Because I know what's going to happen already. I got a feeling that we're going to get into an accident. So lepas tu, he's like, it's okay, it's alright. Trust me, I'm okay. Why, you don't trust me? Lepas tu, satu corner tu, dia macam naik, turun. Hujan, babe. Memanglah slippery kan. Lepas tu, corner tu ada divider. Aku dah tahu dah, kita slip macam tu tau. So, lepas tu, I was only in my bikini and pario, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no.
The first thing I did was like, titties. No!
I was wearing my pario because we went to the beach, okay? That was a nice spot. So it was kind of like 15 minutes like that. So coming from there, I was in my beach wear lah, my bikini and my pario.
Actually, both same. I also terbalik dekat my bikini.
Nasib baik bikini tak tu. Dah corner tu kan, I had to sacrifice myself, man. If I ikut the bike to the divider, maybe I will hit my head or whatever. But I was wearing a helmet lah.
Yeah.
I had to jatuh on the right side so it doesn't get worse on the kalau I hit the divider. So lepas tu I sacrifice myself. Hui. I jatuh kanan kan. Kanan semua. That's why lah ni I think ini yang paling teruk lah ni. Lepas tu semua kanan part I luka-luka semua. And I didn't even go to the...
Did he even like patch it up for you?
Dude, spray sanitizer straight. That's what I told you. I'm not with sanitizer semua I boleh because it does kill the kuman. Okay?
No, but
that's
like, I
the most
thought he
important
would be
thing.
loving and be like, oh babe,
Oh,
you
no,
fell.
man. Dude, I was crying like macam nak kena bunuh like that because it was really deep. Sampai sekarang kan ada. It was really deep. You guys can see
I don't know if they can.
Okay. Lepas tu, I belum heal lagi. The next day ke the same day, dia kata get on the bike. So I macam, I don't want to get on the bike. I'm scared. Don't you understand? Like I'm really scared. I'm traumatized. He's like, just get on the bike.
Yeah, they are like that.
Ooh, dia tak faham weh.
Macam nak kena tumbuk je sometimes.
So I macam, whoa, I really cannot digest this because I've seen this throughout my life. You know, I know this man now. That dia dah show me his true colours. Lepas tu, I bergaduh dengan dia. I packed my bags. And then Sabrina was there in Thailand as well.
And we were all there lah.
Oh yeah. And you were having
Yeah.
a shit.
No, I wanted to see her. My ex didn't let me because he's like, if she has trouble, why do you need to see her? Then he's asking me to stick with him the entire time. And he's fighting with me the entire trip. So it was a shit trip, you know. If he's watching this, I hope he is.
Just imagine if I tell Marco now. Marco would be like, come, let's go and see your friend. Right?
Yeah.
Choose the right man though. If a man doesn't care about your friend, oh, fuck him. Seriously, fuck him. I tak boleh though, macam tu dah. I tak boleh. I have to be with a partner yang care also about the people that I care about. So I packed my bags and then I wanted to meet them. But you guys were doing things
we were out
and stuff.
a lot. And then at some point I wasn't out also because I was fighting with him and we would fight alone in our room and all that. So that, back to her story because there's a lot of shit that's in mine.
Oh my god, and then, oh wait, I want to tell you guys. We went to this nice restaurant. It was kind of romantic. Okay, dia dah marah-marah I dah kan. Sekali kan, the waiter datang, the waitress datang. Tiba-tiba dia punya mannerism tukar, flip 360. Hi, how are you? Oh, you want some of my food? Oh, no. Scary tu. Sebab dia dah marah-marah you, lepas tu dia cold shoulder you, not talking with you, and then when someone else come,
They act completely different.
That is so scary to me. I was like,
That's not
damn.
scary. I like to see your masks. Please show me your mask.
Oh my god, bro. Dark.
Like
it's dark.
Yeah. I like this dark kind of shit because I can read people now. Like after that whole traumatic experience of 2 bullshitters in my life. Sorry to say it lah. Okay, I don't regret the relationship because I learned so much and I can read people by the bad of it. If I can't read you, there's something wrong with you and you have too many masks and you are a red flag and I'm putting you outside. Yeah, you're out the door, man.
Yeah.
The survival modes that we had to go through, all of this bullshit, then coming out to this dating scene.
I don't need
at
it
that
though.
age.
Yeah, we don't need it though. Unnecessary. But yeah, a lot of guys really, you guys have to go seek help though.
No, you guys need to do better. I mean it. Like I really mean it. Like there's so much. I think 80% of y'all need help. 80% of women need help too. But like at least we are actually finding it and we're actually trying.
We're open to it.
But I don't see you guys trying.
I think it's an Asian thing. Because European and Mak Saleh semua, they don't mind seeking help. But in Malaysia ni macam, the awareness is better now. Like both men and women are seeking help, but we need more people to
be open to it.
Be open to it.
Yeah, be open to being better.
Don't be embarrassed. You know, you want to be better for your partner.
Do it for you.
For you. Yeah.
Don't even try to think of the future partner. It might not happen. You might be single for life. And even so, you have to be okay doing that.
You have to be okay for yourself first.
Yeah.
Love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love another person. That's what Marco said as well. Like, he loves him. He put himself like up there. That's why he's very... When you love yourself, discipline, you take care of your body, you take care of your mind. When a man love themselves, they will love you as much as they love themselves.
Correct. And like your self-worth, when you are so high up kan, bila orang macam FFK you know what's FFK kan?
What's FFK?
Like I don't know what's the Chinese word for
MIA.
it. Like MIA on you, they just leave you, okay? Or like if anything does happen, right, at the end of the day, you know yourself best. You know how to juggle yourself, you know how to take care of yourself. Why do you need someone? Like sometimes I ask myself that, like I'm so happy in my own space, in my own place, dancing in my room, cooking. And I'm like thinking to myself, do I really need a partner when I'm this happy? Like if someone cannot make me this happy, don't need it. Really don't.
If they don't add value to your life, you're gone.
Because I can be happy on my own. I'm dancing in my room, playing blasting music. I'm pretty sure a lot of women do that. Like we actually can relate.
No more.
Yeah. I think you need to cut that, girl. Tak ada nama. Yeah.
So for you, what's your red flag?
My red flags, there's a few actually.
Main?
You cannot be the kind that's so thirsty for other women. Like I've come to a point, if you are looking at other women constantly and you're always searching, and I find that out, which I will, I'm a woman, any form of that, like it means that you don't love me enough. And there is a glimpse of you cheating, like wanting to cheat on me, I'm not. Like if I'm not your world, then I'm not it. Like I'm just not it for you.
If I'm not your everything,
Yeah.
I'm your nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, it's good that you put it out there. Words are spells. So when you say that out loud, that's already a manifestation. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You don't want to
Yeah.
be treated this way, then that's not your person.
Yeah. I feel like we are always, if our eyes is on one man, our eyes is only on that one man. So why can't you do the same? Like that's what I expect too.
Men are different, babe.
Yeah.
They're driven by lust. That's a fact, okay?
Yeah.
Science, okay? Women, we have a lot of lust. Shopping, money, this and that. But laki, satu je, nafsu.
Actually, they have a lot. They have drugs, sex, alcohol.
Yeah,
so
nafsu
like,
lah.
if it's not one of the other, I'll be a bit worried. Like it has to be one. I don't know why. Always.
Yeah. Some women can take that, jadi number 2,
Oh.
number 3 and stuff.
We're number one.
We're always number 1 and the
And
only one.
If you wanna fuck around with that, goes that way.
Do you think because of the pandemic, kita 3 years stuck, so that's the reason why it made people thirstier?
And people are always online these days. Macam social media, dating apps, all this shit. So like everyone's a swipe away, or everyone's like on their phones, finding someone new, you know, finding someone hotter than the other person, but it looks fake. And you will never be fully happy with the outside if you don't work on the inside. A lot of people, they tend to always, I want to look better. Yeah, I do too. Like we both do. But like there's also things that we've worked on that no one sees. Our character, our progress in life, things that we only share within our circle. So things like that makes that person a person, to me at least. Yeah. But if you don't have all of that and you're all looks je, macam, it's kind of sad. And that's what people want these days, just looks. Like that's why they keep going for one after another. Because someone's gonna look better than you somehow.
They go for this attractive person and
To the
then,
next
to the
one.
next one, to the
Or
next one,
I've
to the
slept with
next
this girl,
one.
that girl. It's like a flex style, you know?
Men flex ah.
Yeah, they
About
do. They do.
I went out with this footballer tau. But he is playing with one of the Malaysian football team. We were going really good. Like, I like him. He's so funny and stuff. We went to Nobu and then eat nice food. Okay, his personality is very funny. And then he told me that I think he was trying to flex.
Okay.
Tahu tak berapa dia cakap?
100 kan, you told me.
160.
That's actually mahal. Every night go.
Bro, I was like, dude.
And that's not even a flex. That's scary.
You trying to
Yeah.
flex? It's not a flex, bro. It's scary. I don't want to catch anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to be associated with anyone that has a body count yang sampai 100 plus. No, thank
And
you.
speaking about body counts kan, guys, these days a bit fucked up you guys. You know dating? If you get pregnant, it's worse than getting HIV or STD.
For them?
Yeah. They are more worried about you getting pregnant. They can do unprotected sex. But they are worried about you getting pregnant, not about them getting STD or you both getting STD or HIV. You get what I mean? Like, logic, guys.
I'm very happy that I'm not in the dating
I know.
game anymore.
I know.
Really.
I'm happy I'm out too, actually.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
that I've finally,
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it out there.
Just focus on yourself,
Yeah.
bro. Because you already know what you want. You already know the red flags and stuff, and you already write everything. You
And
know.
I get everything I want from me.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
provide what I require.
Yes. You just wait.
I'm not even gonna wait, girl. I'm just gonna be me.
Be
Yeah.
yes. That's what happened to me when I met Marco. Kan I dah delete Bumble kan after the whole cannibal thing. Lepas tu after that I downloaded again lah. Then lepas tu talk to Marco. That was the last time. He asked me how many times, 3 times like that. I was like shit. I talked to God. I was like, please I really don't want to date anymore. But let's just give this guy a chance because I think, why not last chance? And finally, like, see, now masuk 2 years dah. So with swiping ni, if you really find your person, he's there, he's there. I think Bumble lagi better lah daripada Tinder lah.
But it's really getting worse also.
Yeah, it is.
Lately, because hers was like, what, 2023 kan?
923.
Yeah, it's getting worse. Tinder has gotten out of it, like, it's horrible.
Okay. She can say more about it because I don't know.
Bumble has been hit and miss.
How about the bagel and...
Coffee Meets Bagel.
Coffee Meets Bagel. I don't know. Bagel.
I don't know how to...
You don't know though.
Me and Sabrina, we're like, girl, how to use We're like, I don't know lah. People macam boring.
Boring eh?
But I think that's healthier because like when they are boring, it means they're stable
Real people
there.
lah. Yeah.
I can't to say, because we have been through a lot of shit. Everyone has been through a lot of shit kan. So macam everyone's a bit toxic. In some way, you know? Yeah.
Us also.
Yeah.
We're all toxic in our way.
Yeah. Girl grow.
Girl grow, sorry. We gotta girl grow. So conclusion, what do we learn from all this dating and stuff? Okay, what's the outtake for you?
Maybe you first, because you are the healthy one.
Okay, I'm the healthy one, guys. You have to go through all these bad relationships, but if you don't learn anything, the universe will not give you the right person to you. Because I date, lepas tu heartbroken, I macam, F it lah. I need take a step back and then reevaluate myself.
Yeah.
You know, what is wrong with me? Why am I accepting all this nonsense? And then I manifest. I talk to God a lot at my balcony in the morning. I'm crying sometimes. I cry and talk to God. And I reevaluate myself and fix myself first.
Yeah.
Because I want to prepare myself for that person that I want. You know, and I also write all the things, the traits of the man that I dreamed of, you know, and I got him finally, finally after like 32 years. I tak pernah tulis macam tu, you know, macam
same,
I want this, I want that.
I think after the shittiest one, you have to write, no?
Yes. After the shittiest one that bring you down, you
have to write
everything.
Yeah, I wrote.
Write everything down. Yeah.
But see, the trick about writing, I feel, and manifesting is that you always remember what you want, but you don't go back and check it. And you just let life come to you. Like that, let it happen. Don't even search for it. Don't even, is this the person? And you go check. No, I did that mistake and I'm not doing that mistake again. I think what you say is true. Fixing myself comes with therapy.
Yes.
Comes with going out more, spending time with my friends, actual quality people that you actually love. And I've cut out a lot of people. Like I think that's also healthy. Like cutting out people, oh my God.
We're going to talk about
good.
that.
Yeah.
Next episode, we're going to talk about cutting people out. Yeah.
So like in conclusion wise, like I'm just focusing on me now. Like I don't care about external effects. If you want me, you come. If you don't, you leave. Like I'm okay with that.
Okay. So that's your take, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you guys can learn a lot from
our little podcast.
Yeah. So finally, we have a proper outro.
Yeah.
You know, so sorry that we leave you guys hanging on the episode one. Because that was our first and it was supposed to be a trial again.
And this was long.
This is very long, the proper one. Thank you guys for tuning into our second episode from Girlgrowpodcast. Hope that you guys can subscribe to our channel for a lot more serious upcoming topics.
And you can like and share and even leave a comment if you want to about the next topic that you want to hear from us.
All right. Ciao, ciao.